Okay, we're heading to the city. We're taking this big boy, Storm, look. We're taking him to see the groomer, and we're going to have a few Skittles along the way. So, today, I have a bunch of medical reports to pick up, so that we can use it on my income tax. Okay, so let me hook you up. I don't have to turn it off. We'll get you looking in the right direction. There we go. There. Let me see here. Pop you down to... Yeah, that's good enough, I guess. So... say welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome to all you guys that keep coming back, girls. And I got an hour and 15 minutes. Oh my goodness. An hour and 45 minutes to drop the dog off and then get over to physio, have lunch, maybe pick up a medical form or two. Let's go. Today is Tuesday. Alright. Because of the storm last week, the guy never came to get the garbage, so he's supposed to come this Friday again. I dropped off Max and Harris. If you don't know who they are, they're two of the three grandkids. And off to their other grandmothers. And we got Will for the next 3 days. Then I have to go pick up the other two kids. Eris didn't mind going. She's been there quite often. And poor Max. His lip came out. Well, first thing we did when I got him in there, we tried to get the seat belts or the car seats out. We couldn't get them out. I don't know how he's hooked them in there, but we couldn't get them out anyway. So we luckily Max's car seat, the bulk of it stays in the car, and then there's a top piece you can pull out like a little basket. So we lugged him in. And then get the little girl so I could get a hold of her. Get her to stand up on the seat. Yeah, her car seat. And then I get her just to lean forward and I just grab her and she's okay with it. She's a heavy little girl though. Wow. Compared to Max. So anyway, we get him in the house. The first thing we did was I gave it to Grandma, Max. He didn't like that. He started crying. He just, I don't know, he's just something not right here. So I said, go give him back to me. I'll calm him down, and I'll give him back to you. He was calm within a second. So I held on to him for a couple of minutes. And as soon as I made the motion to go and give him back to her, off goes the howling again. So, I got an email from her this morning, and I guess Max went to bed right away, which is good. flesh. This is probably the male. Maybe not. Don't know who that is. Right now it's -6 out Celsius. And kind of overcast. Oh, remember last week I told you about the banks? See how they've been brushed back? That really helps. Now, we got to go slow on this road because there's the frost heaves are starting right here, as a matter of fact. And the grader's been this far. He's chewed up the surface of the road here. Scarified it, or whatever they call it. Basically, it's like a steel comb. They stick it down about 1/2 inch or so just to break all the little bits of ice up so people can have some traction. So today I get physio and then the groomer, and basically I just got to run around to some doctor's offices and get the list, the big printouts on how many visits and stuff like that I've had to medical in the city here, which comes off my income tax. Because I get a rate. Oh, here is the grader. I hope it goes all the way down the road. Yeah, what side is he on? I can't tell if he's coming towards me or going away. Well, not really sure now. There's it. See the bottom of the blade? There we go. It's all full of teeth. Now, in Alaska, on their grader blade, the plow blade or whatever, they got a little gate that comes down to stop the snow from coming off its blade. So they put the little gate down just before they hit your driveway. Drives past the driveway, and just as soon as he gets past it, he lifts that gate up again and allows the snow to flow like normal. I think they should get that here. Can't be a big deal. Oh yeah. Other news I spotted yesterday. They want to raise their power bills by 8.9%. They raise it every year, faithfully. And what gets me is, That's rough. Is our yard light goes up with that 8% as well. The hot water heater that we have goes up. Our service charge, whatever the hell that's for, they don't even, that's like once in a blue moon. That's like another hidden, kind of like we're just taking this money off of you, and we don't really have to explain why. So they take that, and my bill last month is the highest I think it's ever been. $371. Now, we're not burning very much wood this winter because it's been fairly mild out. So we don't have the fire going all day long, and we've hardly burned any wood. But when we do, it helps. Where the sensor is for the geothermal to kick on is in the middle of the house. The fireplace is in the living room, pointing away from the geothermal sensor for the temperature in the house. So it takes quite a while to heat up the living room and drive that heat down the hallway to trigger the heat to come on in the house. And there's some other factors. I'm going to have to show my son, hey, look, this is when you moved in. This is when the grandkids moved in. So now you're working. We shouldn't have to keep paying for all these incidentals that keeps getting tacked on it to our bills. And I'm not, as it is, he's living there rent and expense free. And not only that, he's not paying any money for childcare or food. Like the diapers and the wipes and all that stuff. It's not coming, none of this is coming out of his pocket. Plus, he's burning my wood for my fireplace from outside, pinching the odd piece of good hardwood from the inside, and you can't get him to go out and cut some firewood and drag it back. I mean, very minimal. I'd say it's well less of all the wood that we've gotten at the house. It's less than 1%. Okay, here we go. That's 11:30. I got an hour and a half, so I can dump the dog early and go and do some stuff. But half these places close for lunch, so I won't be able to do anything until after I get out of physio. But I can go for lunch. And we'll see what we got for coupons. Yeah. brush. I might start getting, I'd seen a joke on Facebook there. It basically goes like this. The old guy that he's retired now, he likes to get up early Monday morning and go driving around. And he likes to go as slow as he can, so everybody's late for work. I thought that was kind of funny, actually. Okay. Finally caught my breath. Like it. Don't mean that house don't work. I gotta love those Skittles, man. And we gotta get an eye appointment. And we've already booked a dental appointment. I've got a molar that's broken in half. I think there's a pin in there that's come loose. I'm not sure. Just hope they don't have to pull it out. But it wobbles. But I think it's still tight along on the jaw. I think it's split up. Like maybe the crown comes off if there's a crown on it. Don't know. Yeah, well. Somebody hit guardrail again. I filled up last night. Cost me $104 plus I bought a lottery ticket on 30 million, which is tonight or tomorrow night. I didn't really need the money today anyway. Now, this lottery, 1 in 14 million, wins the big prize. I wonder if there's a formula that you can make to find out when these numbers that you pick up or go random, how long is it before they can get picked? There's got to be a way of determining that. And we got a hockey game to watch as soon as we get home. Montreal's playing Chicago. And they're second from the bottom of the league. And there's a hockey player coming up in the draft called Connor Bedard, or something like that. And he's like another Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux phenomena. Nothing, just he gets 4 or 5 points every night he plays hockey. Really smart. And we could sure use a guy like that. Our last 2 number 1 draft picks are injured. Slavkovsky and Cole Caulfield and Jackoff, our new defenseman, the Costco guy. He's working in Costco, and then Montreal gave him an invite to camp. And he's been on the team ever since that, playing a regular shift. And he was at the fight the other night. It looks like he went and wrenched his shoulder a little bit. Throwing a punch that was missed, that'll do it. You can't overextend your arm. That's what I used to do, and I was a defenseman. My main goal was just to go and pick on the best players they had out there. Try to run them down. Pretty good at that, actually. The hockey stick was only for balance and cross-checking. Little slashing. I rarely got to play past the 5-minute mark of the first period. I'd be thrown out. But now, holy frig, some of these hockey players, they're huge. I'm 6'2", and a lot of these guys are like 6'6", 6'8". 220, 230, 40, 50 pounds. Pretty big boys. Oh well. Don't have to worry about playing pro hockey anymore. I don't even want to skate, to tell you the truth. It had been about 20-some years or more, maybe 30 years ago. I think I was in my 40s. Anyway, a bunch of guys said, hey, we made a team up. We're going to play some hockey on the weekend. You want to come? I said, no. He said, oh, come on. Eventually, you know how it goes. You get sucked into it. Well, I went out onto the ice, we had it all geared up. Had to borrow some equipment. Skated around. Felt pretty good. It was not too bad on my skates. And then they dropped the puck. I played freaking hard for the first 5 minutes of the game. And I started throwing up. And I couldn't stop. I thought I was going to die. I couldn't catch my breath. It wasn't a pleasant experience. It's one of these experiences that you have and you realize that, holy jeez, maybe I should stop doing this. I have no desire to scuba dive anymore either. Got to really plan out things this year. The garden, my wife don't have time for it. I don't have a lot of time, and I know my son don't have much time. But if we did get it in and made it simple, like I keep telling the wife to do, we could still have a decent garden. With lots of potatoes this time. And all we would have to do is go up and pick the beans and cook them. You know, like pick enough for a couple of days. But it is a ton of work. Yeah. Great storm. Huh. So looking forward to the hockey game tonight. And if we win, that'll be 3 in a row. And we're wearing a special edition hockey sweater tonight. Where we support the blacks. And this Willie O'Ray was the first black guy in professional hockey. And he's from Fredericton. And they got the Willie O'Ray Center on the north side of town here. It's got a rink and a pool and I think a track. You know, that kind of stuff. And good for him. Oh, garbage day. Yeah, I wish they would tell us that they're not going to come, so we don't have to drag the dog food all the way, or the garbage all the way out to the road. And we've been pretty lucky. The animals haven't gotten into it. That's the last thing I want to do is start cleaning up that mess. Oh, there's the mail. It looks like our girl there. Oh good, I got the mobile with me. And what just have to look at the coupons when I stop. I imagine Storm's glad to be out of the house. Those little kids, man, I'm telling you, they got him stressed right out. He doesn't like quick movements. Doesn't like anybody near his food. And he hates the screaming shrills. Me too. I don't know what it is with kids. Especially these ones. You tell them one thing, and you tell them it clears the bell. And every day, it's the same thing. Do not touch this. Like, you don't let the dogs in, and you don't let them out. You know, like, we'll let you know when we need the door open. Well, if like yesterday maybe it was, Will opens up the door, our three boys come screaming in, the door into the mudroom is open, except that the garage door, like to go from the house into the garage, it was closed. But there's Pongo on the other side, and my three dogs are trying to get through the friggin' glass to get at him. Oh well. And what happens today? They open up the door again. In the meantime, my wife's freaking right out. Oh, it's hard to drive. I've been up since 4 this morning. Having a hell of a time sleeping properly now. For whatever reason. There we go. There. I don't like these big boots. I'm trying to drive. All right. I can't wait to get to the doctor's for the eye appointment. I got these big freaking floaters flying around all over the place. And it's when you turn your head just slightly, these things come up. It's like I got an aquarium going on there. Birds flying. We don't have cockroaches up here. And I've seen cockroaches before. And it's just like cockroaches running beside you. Or birds swooping. A little nerve-wracking, actually. Interesting. There we go. The storm is up for a peekaboo. Come on. Okay, green light. There we go. All right. Supposed to get some cinnamon hearts today. See what else we got there and get bum something. Yesterday when I was driving, it was all about the cadmium and the lead in dark chocolate. Out of 28 samples they took, all of them had some level of cadmium or lead in them. Some had both. Here we go. Maybe I'll do that first. Get the cinnamon hearts. Now, what can I get my wife for Valentine's Day? Maybe, oh yeah, haven't seen them around. They're Swifter socks. Or slippers. That's what they are. Look at that guy go. Oh. Got an hour now. Yeah, it'll work out. And we wait. There we go. A lot of dirty old snow here. The first couple of weeks of summer, they'll be out there with the sand sweeper picker-uppers. All right. Oh. Oh, you're kidding. The hell here. I should go that way too. Everybody wants to get their car washed today. My wife wanted me to do it too. But I'm not doing that. Let's see here. We'll go to the bulk barn first. going to take the dog across the street. Oh. Come on, boys, let's go. I can go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. There. There's a bulk barn right in front of me. Storm, you stay. I'll be right back. All right. Close the Skittles up. Right back. That was a bust. Oh. All right. Let's go. Across the street.
Comes just weeks after the media outlet.
Alrighty. They were out. They had one tiny little bag of cinnamon hearts left. And of course, everybody's parked here, so I can't get through. Oh, what the hell here? Come on. Alright, stop. Come on, lady, get going. Alright. Back this way. There we go. Wow. Too little, too late. Dog food. Alright. Placards up. Dogs ready? You ready, Storm? Alright. See you folks on the flip side. Wait. Wait. Okay. There we go. At long last, it's coffee time. And being that I didn't eat today, maybe get a wrap instead of a donut or something. Let's see. Oh. Wow.
She moves to her kooky, eccentric mother's house who lives on...
Alright. Now, we'll go up the river, I think. We'll go home another way. There we go. Nice boots. Not so nice boots. Not so nice boots. Hey, what do we got here? Nothing like a dirty old white truck. Okay, what do we got here? Let the blonde go first. You know, just in case. Okay. Starbucks, you can forget that. That's horrible coffee. Oh, good. We get to follow this lady for a bit. Alright. Okay. Whoops. Yeah. For cards here. Subway. Taco Bell. Tim's. There we go. And, we've got several choices here. Maybe we'll go left. Go to that one. There's one at the bottom of the hill here, way up there. That's just too freaking far to go to. Ooh-wee. Here we are. Oh, I gotta get over another road here. Good thing I didn't go taking off there. There we go. Mass confusion. Still following that lady. Okay. Never seen that hotel before. Chateau Fredericton. Huh. It's nice living a sheltered life out in Sheepy Hollow. Let's see here. Yeah, Valentine's Day. Oh, I could get my wife a donut. Huh. What else? I think the 4-year-old's kind of oblivious to it. Better be. Oh, you got to burn out head and tail light. Alright, what do we got going here? We're good to go. Get a good pile of snow here. Alright. Dorn will be eating when he gets home. Alright. Oh, looks like no big line up here, which is nice. Oh, look at that. Cars zooming here, zooming there. You boys shouldn't have taken up all those parking spots. Alright, what do we got here now? Oh, we're good to go. Now, what are we having for supper? So maybe I can get double down here. Okay. Yes, I would like a large triple. And what do you got for wraps? One for now. Here's, what's that? Give me 2 of those jalapeno savory pastries. That's it. Okay, thanks. Let's try that. Probably not a good idea to have jalapenos in coffee. It's like coffee and peppermint. Oh, there we go. Oh, I just forgot to ask about the donuts. Oh well. Do you have any Valentine's donuts?
No.
Good.
9:30.
Yeah.
Oh, just good? Oh,
Yeah.
fine. Let's see a drink?
Yeah. And a couple of wraps.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
$76.
Thank you very much. You bet. You have a nice day. There, that was good. Okay, let's try one of these buggers now. Ooh, it's cold. They don't look very nice. Huh. Yeah, that was a mistake. got ripped off. Probably the only buddy who was glad that I came. Yeah. This one probably took a science degree to make. It's honeycombed on the outside. I don't know if you can see that or not. I found the jalapeno. But it would be nice if it was heated. It's got like a big lump of butter in it. I got lucky 2 of them to eat. Oh well. Win some, lose some. $2.30 or so. Man, the buildings that are going up here. I still don't get it. Now, since COVID happened, all kinds of weird things have happened. You can't find anybody to work. Ooh, that's hot. Woohoo! Yeah. Can't find anybody to work. Can't find any truck drivers that just move stuff around. Can't find people to make the stuff to move it around. And the government says we are at an all-time low unemployed rate. I think the buggers are lying. Here we go, 80. This is where all the black ice comes at night. Oh, we got 102,000 kilometers on this. Jeep. Huh, it's on the 6th year. The last Jeep I had like this, when we lived overseas, it was 12 years old or so. I don't know. Do I eat the other one? Or wait? Maybe I'll wait. This is the old Trans-Canada Highway. And there's an older version. Not this one, but when we go up to the dam, there used to be another one that would run along the river. Since they built the dam and they flooded them all out, they had to move the road up into the top of the hill. Oh, gotta slow down here. Gotta watch out for the little ones. Last thing I need to do is be paying some freaking ticket. Alright. Boy, 4 o'clock in the morning, man, I'm telling you, I can sure feel it. Turn the heat down in here and one more, or two more. Put it down to 18, help the dog along. It's a good sport, but he didn't want to get in the back of the Jeep. But we got him in on the second attempt. And we had to do it without the ramp today because I was just wanted to get the dog in the car. There. Feels nice in here, nice and cool now. There we go. River Lane. Get that, eh? Yes, the grandkids are up this road here a little further, past the dam. We got tired. Just get this coffee going here. Ooh. I was listening to the CBC radio, and they were talking about some kind of coffee this morning, which was an Arabic kind of a coffee. I can't remember how they pronounced it, but there's only a few places in the world that wild coffee grows, and they were talking about some guy there. He buys, or he gets people to feed it the coffee beans or coffee cherries or whatever the hell it was to guys that own elephants. Elephants eat the bean. The guy digs through the poop, grabs all the beans, and his guy takes them and he turns them back into coffee. No doubt he washes them off and all that. But apparently, only 40% of the food that the elephant eats is digested. And when those beans are in its digestive system, it releases some kind of a protein or whatever on the bean, which releases its flavor or a more enhanced flavor. And I guess I heard about it when we were not that, There's foxes in Indonesia that eat coffee beans, and they were using them to make this expensive coffee as well. It's weird. I might have to inquire where my coffee's coming from. Especially if it starts showing up with lumps in it. Oh yay, here we go, Magnequag generating station. Here we go. Hands don't feel too bad right now. The coffee, the heated steering wheel, had a wrapped up hot water bottle on my lower back, and then I had I don't know what the hell it is actually. It's some kind of a ramp massagey thing. There's two parts to it. One part massages like a like a vibrating massage thing on the machine, and the other probe or whatever they got on there, it's what the hell here? Where's the car? It's like a ramp, so it uses air pressure, and the way I think it works is the air goes on one side of this ramp. It's like a two-headed piston or whatever, or double-acting piston. No, most of you might not know what that is, but what happens is the air pushes it away. When it gets to the other side, the valves changes, one opens, one closes, and the air pushes it back. And it goes pretty fast, like bang, 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 bang. And when she cranks it up, the intensity, man, it hurts. But apparently, it's supposed to help break the calcium up on my shoulder, and it allows the blood flow in there to help make it so that we can get that freaking thing healed up better. So there. Now you know the rest of the story. Pretty fancy sign. No trespassing. Oh. Speeding. I noticed a big freaking pothole here last night when I was bringing the kids this way. There's something here somewhere. Let me see here. Maybe not. There's one there. Yeah, these roads here, spring is on its way. They'll just pound the living hell out of these roads. And there'll be potholes everywhere. There, now it's just a nice relaxing drive to get home. You guys been out there with their snowmobiles on the ice. I wouldn't go out there. When I was living out west, I had a heavy half-ton with a big set of chains on the rear tires. It wasn't a four-wheel drive, this particular truck I had. It was a 4-speed stick shift, and I broke through the ice one day. My back tires did, and it was where some of the water, there's an inlet there, like a small boggy kind of a stream came into that part of the lake, and that's where I fell through. Anyway, I could back up and go forward, and when I backed up, I didn't get the front tires to drop through the ice. So just the back tires were there, and the front tires were up on top, and I would just floor it, get the change just to spin it, and finally it just grabbed enough of that ice that it popped me right out. I was a little pretty leery after that about going out there, because a lot of times I was the first nutcase out there with a truck or the family car or whatever. One time I was out there, this guy I worked with, I sold him my rifle, a 308 Savage lever action, and he got a good deal on it. Well, he's going to meet me out at the lake ice fishing. He's got one of those Toyota Land Cruisers or whatever they call them, ugly looking thing with a diesel in it. Anyway, he comes out, he's got a beeline right for my truck, and the ice was glare, like there was no snow on it or anything. The freaking bugger drove right into my truck, and he felt pretty bad about it. He says, "What can I do to pay you back?" And I says, "Give me my rifle back." And I says, "If you want to buy it, I'll sell it to you again." Not a bad little rifle, but definitely underpowered. If you're I think I got rid of that, and I ended up with 30-06, which is not bad. I got rid of 2 of them, and I bought a 300 Magnum, and that was nice. There wasn't nothing that thing couldn't knock down in North America. Alright, what do we got up here? A mailman? Not likely. Oh, just an old man. Oh, we got a guy in a big black truck behind me. He wants to go scooting by. Well, wonder how the old lady's making out with the young feller. I'll have to go home and do a heap of yelling. It's okay, you know, like this. But when you get the sister there involved, she's 2, he's 4, things start to intensify. And it's like they work together like a couple of terrorists. The thing is I gotta realize that even though they can talk a bit, they got a pretty good vocabulary. I gotta remember they're only like 2 and 4 years old. And Valentine's Day. Jeez, they didn't have any freaking cinnamon hearts. Didn't have any donuts. Maybe I'll just give her a couple of Skittles in an envelope. I'll have to think about that, though. Actually, tomorrow it's just going to be me at the little feller. I might see how much duct tape I've got, and I'll duct tape him to the chair until just before they come home. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Won't be able to get into any trouble. And I can feed him through a straw, maybe. Yeah, right. I can hear the people phoning now. There we go. It's pretty over here. Next, it's -2. And we got a couple of storms coming this weekend here, I think. Yeah. Well, it's good that we got dog food. That'll keep the boys happy till the end of the month, perhaps. Isn't that pretty straight ahead? A lot of the woods, the greenery. It's all part of the Appalachian Mountain Range, but it's not very, they'll never be confused with the Rockies. And I think it's the oldest mountain range in North America. There's another mountain range, like I was saying before, on Curry Mountain on the way into the city. I can't remember how many years old that was, but apparently that was one of the biggest, they figured it's one of the biggest mountains in Canada or North America. I can't remember. Watching a lot of these space things about different telescopes they're using, and like the Hubble, and looking at these images that they have. Pretty weird out there. And this Big Bang Theory makes a lot of sense. But I find it hard to believe that Big Bang made all of this. Construction, oh my God, look at this. This is the worst friggin' road. Alright. Oh, got a flagman. There it is. Cutting trees. And he's going to give me the green light here in a minute. There it is, yellow. There you go. for you. Get that stuff cleaned up, because we sure as hell don't want to lose power. Oh, there's the skidder. There we go. Good. That way. Up, snowmobile. This is the way I came home last night. $1.57 a liter. $2.01 for diesel. It's coming down quite a bit. Yeah. Not far from home here. Oh. Come on, you little buggers, get off the bus. Yeah, I would want to do that, bus driver. Truck driver might be okay. Might be. There we go. Now, who do I give that other jalapeno pastry to? I'll just put it on the counter and say, "Oh, you want it? Gee, go ahead." She don't like that kind of stuff. Yeah. Well, now. There we go. There's the road to settlement. Right there. The wetlands. Big cornfield there. Oh, some joggers. Freaking guy wouldn't let the woman walk by. Now speeding. Yeah. The school. There should be a lot of deer tracks up here. I think I seen 3 or 4 deer here last night. Just up here. From that 80 sign all the way up to the top of the hill. If you look on the right hand side, you can see the deer trails coming down through there. The buggers end up on the highway here and then they get schmucked. Yeah. Now we're on 617, and Dorn Ridge is that road up there on the left. Geez, that's a nice house. On the left. $50,000 shingle job on the roof. Okay. And we're on our way the last bit. Watch out for this. That's a bad hump. Lots of deer tracks there too. Nobody's going in that gravel pit until it's plowed out. Was dumped there. Looks like bird feed. They've got some dandy nicknames around here. Some of them are self-explanatory. This guy back there, Jeffrey, he's one of the birds. The birds are all over this countryside here. The family bird. And they call them bird feed. Donnie. It's not Donnie, it's Dwayne. But nobody calls him that. They call him Donnie. And another fella, it's kind of self-explanatory. They call him Wiener. Just a purring along. Nice that the snow's all brushed back. And I highly doubt that the guy went very far with the grader today. Oh. Pretty hard going for a deer. Melissa. Oh, there's another one. Head to the city to pick up their kids at school. The bus comes out here, but it takes hours for the kid to get home. All right. Yeah, I wonder how far this guy went today. I'm pretty sure the dirt road's not too far underneath this, what we see here. And it won't be long. The sun will start melting because of all the dirt that's starting to get exposed. It's a good scraping right here. Yeah, that's a nasty bump, that one. Just have to keep your eyes peeled. You don't go too fast over some of them. And these frost heaves are usually gone around June. So February, March, April, May. We got a good 4 months. fancy marker from the bridge out. Now. Powwow going on there. Oh, there's a Canadian flag in the woods there. Yep. Gotta love the snow to live here. If we get a decent heat wave and a bit of rain going on through here, most of this will disappear pretty near overnight or within a day or two. Then it hits the creeks and ends up in the river. The dam can't hold it back, so they open up the floodgates. Until they get the dam level stabilized. Scraped it down pretty good here. Right. Didn't want to forget the dog. Yep, road's gone soft already. No sense in ripping through it. It all ends up in the car in the driveway. Got mail. And I'll have to get out of the car. Go figure. Put the window up. Wait. Great. Drugs, Inc. another printout from another doctor. There we go. Wonder how the old lady's been. Well now. Oh. Thanks very much for coming along. The Magical Mystery Tour. At least I didn't have to do any real shopping today. That's a relief. When I go shopping, my feet feel like hell when I come home. It doesn't matter what kind of footwear I wear. But anyway, I'm home. We'll see you folks soon. Maybe I'll go live again tomorrow. It might help if I scheduled it instead of just kind of do it on the spur of the moment. Okay, anyway, I gotta say goodnight here. I got a dog that wants to go. I can hear another dog in there wanting to talk. So, hasta la vista, baby. We'll see you soon. I gotta get rid of that jalapeno pastry now. Who's lucky?